Hey guys, welcome back. Thomas is here with me. There we go. We are in Pikachu. She's in here too, so she might start barking or whatever. Or you'll hear her moving around. But we have decided we are going to do an art journal for Thomas. And I've got signatures ready to go, and he's got a Ouija board scrapbook paper on the first cover and little magnifying glasses on the second cover, because like me, he is into anything creepy, and he likes Sherlock Holmes and stuff too. And he also likes steampunk, so we have got, they were actually envelopes, but for sturdiness sake, I'm just going to glue them down this way as pockets on the inside of his art journal. And I figured he would like these because it has a little steampunk cat that looks like Sam and Dexter. And oh, it's a Chihuahua. I thought it was a Corgi, and a little Chihuahua which looks like Scooter. Well, sort of. That's more like a standard size. Scooter's a mini. So, and we're gonna put this on the inside. On the spine, because we put a cardstock in the spine, and we're just using an envelope. I'm just going to put this down once I put the paper on, just because I think it looks awesome, and he liked it. So, alright, so this is going to go on the outside when we measure. You want the moon?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to measure it like this. And I probably need a pencil rather than a pen, excuse my reach, so that I can actually see it when I cut it. Well, I say that, and I probably won't see it anyway. Where's that? Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Now, let me move this up so I can see where I'm going to trim to. Well, let me trim that off first, and then I can measure, because I can't see a doggone thing without it. I need that one. The scoreboard. I'm just going to use this trimmer, because it's down here and it's close, and I don't feel like going behind myself to, oops. Are you going out, Peaks, or are you staying in? Or do you even know? Give me a minute. Where's my mark? Right there. Okay. Let me lift this up on this side because I get, there it is, way over there. Okay, make sure I got it right there. Okay, set that over there for a minute. Okay, now it's alright if some of the yellow shows on there, because it don't have to be perfect. It's an art journal. He can paint that if he wants to. He's over here shaking his head. He probably won't talk much, and that's okay. I hope you guys are doing well. Our dear turtle has to go to the hospital, so we are worried about her. And I hope she gets to come home soon, because we miss her dearly already. Okay. So, now we have this for the front. Let me make sure. Turn this around to see if the same measurement will fit on the back. And it looks like it will not. So, make sure that's the front. Now, do you want the moon on the back too? Or do you want the tree? Okay. So he wants the tree on the back here. And that's okay. Then he'll get the best of both worlds. He can keep the little scraps and do what he wants to with them. Since I only have to trim in one spot there, or well, two technically, but you move this down so I don't trim it where I don't want to. Okay. Don't have any eyeballs on, and that little pencil mark is not the easiest thing to look at there. Okay, there's other scraps there. Let me turn this off to the side. I don't know if you guys can see me, what I'm doing or not. Oh, a little bit. Okay, and there's that scrap. So, yeah, much better. Alright, so we got that measured. Now, we picked this paper out for the inside because it matches his little pockets. Well, technically I picked the paper out, but it just so happens that the image that he picks on the front matches too. So trim that off down there, and then I'll move this upwards so I can see where to trim that. Okay. Alrighty, so I'm going to move this off to the side for 1 second so I can trim this so I can see what I'm doing. Right there in the middle of the B, looks like, or almost in the middle. Okay, and we have that scrap too, in case you want to, you know, collage anything or whatnot. Of course, Tiki probably have to give you a decent glue stick too, because I don't know if you have a decent glue stick or not that will collage paper. Very good. Oh, I call myself TT. He calls me TT, so you guys know that, I think. But that's my Whittle Man, as I call him. I've called him that since the day he was born. But in case you guys haven't figured that out, he's actually named after me. Me and well, it'd be his great-grandfather. May have to trim that off just a hair more. Just a hair. Because I don't want it, there we go. You don't want it to, maybe just a little bit more. Okay. Don't want it to impede the fold there. That can be thrown away. Let me check this. Yeah, that'll be just fine because we're going to cover that with a pocket anyway. Okay, so front, outside, front, inside, and I mean, yeah, and then front, back, you know what I mean. Okay, so we will do it from this side so you get both letters. And I don't want to impede the folder. Folder, move out of the way. Okay. Move that upwards. Just a little. Okay. So now, move that back down. So we're going to trim kind of in the middle of that A. Okay. Oh wait. That's the scrap that we need. My bad. I almost gave him the wrong piece. We'd have been in trouble. Nah, we'd have made it work. I would have collaged it or something. would have been fine. Okay. Alright, now I think we're done with the trimmer. Excuse me. Can you put that one in there too?
Sure thing.
Thank you. I'm sliding off my chair. I got a pillow on here and it keeps falling off. Alright. So I'm just going to put this glue stick on there because it's Scotch permanent, so it will work pretty doggone good. And it's thin paper. If it was thicker, I would have used the other glue, but since it's thin, we won't need a... Well, you can tell it's hot around here because my glue stick is melting. You'll have to forgive the little fan being on, but it is hot as blue blazes in here without it. So I got a Sam hair on here. Oh well. Sam will just be part of the decoration, I guess. Which is fine, considering she thinks she's his baby anyway. Unless he's not here, and then she's a mama's girl, but ordinarily speaking, she's kind of a Thomas's baby. And look, I still didn't trim that properly. So I have to trim it off. Just a tiny hair. It's all good. It don't have to be perfect. It's an art journal, so there we go. I didn't get too far off, but y'all know I can't do anything in a straight line, so y'all been with me long enough to know that much. Okay, so this one on the inside of here, so I'm just going to move it over. Like I said, I cut this one a little shorter, but like I said, that ain't going to matter. It's all good. All good. Now I will say the other glue is a little faster to put on than this one, but I didn't want it to warp or anything, and this one's pretty good about not doing that, so. Though, the only thing about using glue sticks is when you're holding it down with your hands get real sticky. That's alright, that's what we have wipes for. Well, if they're not dried out, because I just see that the lid has been popped up on there. It's okay, it'll be alright. No. Let's try this again. Okay. There we go. Okay, like I said, I'm not too worried about that part or anything, because that will be covered in a minute anyway. But I've already got glue all over the back of my thingy. Let me grab a wipe right quick. And I didn't come over here very prepared. I got the signatures ready to go and forgot my stuff to sew it in, so I will grab that in a minute once we get everything glued in. I have to wipe them scissors off. They're sticky now. Alright, what are you doing, Pika? Are you ready to go back out now? hang on. I will let her out right quick. Come on. Good girl. At least she waited patiently and didn't start barking or whining. She's bad about that, but she's still a baby. Well, she's 3 years old, but she's still considered a baby. Plus, she has ADHD, legitimately. So, okay. Alright, we can. I think I'm gonna use this one on the outside, because it's a little bit faster. I don't want to put it too close to the edge because I don't want it squidging out everywhere. But that should be alright. Pull this out flat. Okay. I don't think my paper was straight. Could just be me, because y'all know, like I said, I can't do anything in a straight line, so. Again, it'll be alright. It is fine. It's an art journal after all, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. And you can always ink around it or paint it around it also. So. Also could be my trimmer, because that trimmer, as much as I like it, does not always trim in a straight line, but that's a Fiskars trimmer for you. They don't always trim. See, that one trimmed a little better. Still not great, but I mean better. Okay, now I need the Fabri-Tac for this. And it's a good thing that our Thomas didn't have his nails painted, because if he was ever going to use this stuff, I'm telling you, it takes nail polish off. And yes, I said his nails painted. He does occasionally like to wear his nails painted. They were a real pretty bluish color the other day. I really liked how they looked. Alright, so, yeah, that'll be alright. Kind of covered that up. I didn't bring any fabric scissors, so I'm just going to use these because I use them for sewing anyway. Because this doesn't tear very well. I wish it did though, because then it would be frayed, but that's okay. As long as my edges are frayed, that's all that matters. Did I give you any of that glue?
Yes.
I did? Okay. Good. Okay. Remind me to get a glue stick out of the fridge. Over there. The little mini fridge. And it's just one of these. Or the purple one, either one. I don't know if the purple one's in there or not. I may just have those. I don't remember. They're both Scotch, so they'll both work pretty good. They work the same. But it may be a little, the big one might be a little easier for you to hang on to, because Now, I think I told you guys this, but our Thomas is left-handed. And, so, you know, I had to have him test out these scissors. They're ambidextrous scissors. I have a couple of pair. Just in case he decides to cut anything out or anything. If he wants to work on this. And he is more than welcome to work on this while he's here if he wants to. You know that, right?
Yes.
I mean, anytime that you want to put anything in here or do anything with it. Or, you know, if you want to do it on camera, you can too. I don't care. You know I don't care. Alright. So now we're going to put it on the inside here. And that, I couldn't have done that more perfect. I mean it, because it covers up the little, oops. Get back up there. Covers up the yellow pretty good. Okay. Now I'm just using the Fabri-Tac because I didn't want the white glue to show through on here. But we have the, like I said, piece of cardstock in here. It's 110 pound cardstock. So it's heavy weight. So the spine wouldn't tear or give way or anything while we were sewing in the signatures. And, you know, if he's going to be using it, of course, it has to be sturdy and hold up to whatever it is that he's going to do to it. And of course, you know, you don't want to get it wet if it's a thin, because there's watercolor paper and stuff in here, so. And yeah, we're sewing them in rather than doing Midori style, simply, you know, for it to be permanent, you know, and I don't want his pages slipping or anything while he's trying to work on them. Alright, do you want this one on the front, over here, or do you want him over here?
I want them on the right.
On the right, okay. So you want this guy on the left.
Because it looks like they're facing each other.
Is it just me, or does he look a little bit like Keanu Reeves?
He kind of does.
Yeah, but I'm glad it wasn't just me, because I thought I mean, does he look like that to you guys? I mean, he kind of does. Our beloved Turtle sent us these. I've got several more. But like I said, Thomas loves steampunk just as much as I do. And I swear you'd think he was mine instead of his mom's. But then you would think that Kayla was actually hers instead of mine too, because she's more like her when it comes to like music and whatnot. Although Thomas does have some of his mom's taste in music, he also has my taste in music also, so. I mean, so our kids are a little dark like we are, but it's okay. It's all good. It is all good. Now Thomas, like me, loves anything scary movie related. Horror, all that. Now he also likes like scary games and stuff like that too. Well, he likes video games in general, but he really likes scary games and like Resident Evil and Silent Hill and things like that. I love Silent Hill. I liked it much better than Resident Evil. Although some of the Resident Evils weren't bad. But I don't play video games anymore because my hands won't let me. Okay. I've just simply glued that on with Fabri-Tac since I already had it out. Alrighty, now I'll grab the stuff here and we can sew the signatures in. Well, that I actually have to wait for the next video because I'm out of time. It's already been almost 30 minutes. So we will do that on the next video. Sew in the signature. And then he will have him an art journal ready to go. So thank you guys for joining us. And we hope that you have a wonderful day. And we will see you guys back here again as soon as we can. He won't be back until Thursday. But I will try to have videos in between. So when he comes back on Thursday, we will finish sewing the signature in. And then if he wants to start working on it, then I'll just let him have it. And he can start working in it. So we will see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.